Hey y'all, my name is C and I'm the maker slash creator of Hood Brats Outros, and today in this video I'm going to be giving y'all a step-by-step tutorial on how to make an outro. Like literally everything that you need to know step by step, very detailed. So first I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all need and then I'm gonna go from there. So first of all, y'all need Video Star with all the paid effects. If you don't have the money to buy it from the App Store, go click off this video and click on my channel, and right before this video I did post a tutorial on how to get Video Star with all the paid effects free. So yeah. Alright, so the apps you're going to need is Video Star, like I said, and you're going to need this app on the top row right next to camera and darkroom, which is called CapCut. So those are the apps you're going to need. The things you're going to need, and I advise you to get all the stuff I'm about to tell you right now, get it all together, because Video Star does this thing where like if you keep going in and out of it, and if you're out of the app for a long time, then it's gonna just erase all your progress and you're gonna have to start over. So what you're gonna need is the profile picture. You're gonna need the screen recording of the song that you want to use. I usually make mine 14 seconds, but you can make yours however long you want to be. But I personally don't think that outros should be that long, so I usually just have it be 14 seconds. You're gonna need the screenshot of your bio, and I'm just gonna go ahead and crop it how I want to crop it right now. Usually I just get rid of everything below the actual bio part itself, and then I get rid of the top part where it's just right above their profile picture. And depending how much stuff is in the bio, I crop it a certain way because I don't want it to be too fat, but I also don't want it to be too skinny. So yeah, you need your profile picture, your screen recording of the song that you want to use, your bio, and the screen recording of your posts. I'm also going to crop this and trim it a little bit. I usually just crop it from the top so it doesn't show like the little recording part, because like that's ugly. And then I usually trim it. And then save it. And then that's everything that you're going to need. Now, I recently just downloaded Video Star again. So usually when like you have to re-download Video Star, it like erases all of your fonts and stuff. So like I said, this is gonna be a step-by-step video. So basically like everything I do, y'all are going to need to do. So if you already don't have like your favorite fonts imported into Video Star, do everything that I'm about to do. So I'm gonna go to my app library and I'm gonna type in files, and I'm gonna click on files, and then here is all my fonts that I have in Fonto, except that this right here, this is the audio for my ringtone. But yeah, so basically how to import the font to Video Star is basically the same way you import a font into Fonto, but you click Video Star. So I'm gonna click this first one. This first font is called Cocoa Goose, and I'm gonna click share, and then Video Star is right there. I'm gonna click Video Star, and then it immediately installs all the fonts. So again, I'm gonna find a font, I'm gonna press share, and I'm gonna press Video Star. And that's how you import fonts into Video Star. I'm going to import the rest of the fonts that I want to import into Video Star, and then we're going to get started. Okay, so I'm back in Video Star. I already imported all of the fonts that I wanted to import, so we should be at the same page. we should be at the same page. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click the plus sign, and you're gonna choose the format of what you want your video to be. Usually I put mine on this one because this is like 4:5, which is like the big Instagram post that gives like the post good quality. So yeah, so this is the one that I use right here. I'm gonna click edit video. And then I'm going to click videos. I'm going to import the screen recording of the song that the girl wants me to use. Okay, so first I'm going to do is I'm going to press new, and I'm going to press import photo. And I'm going to import the profile picture. You don't have to import the profile picture, but usually when I make outros, I use the profile picture as a background. So I'm going to import that, and I'm going to press done. And then I'm going to press new again. I'm going to press re-effect. I'm going to press OK. And then I'm going to press OK. I'm going to press the plus sign down here at the bottom, and then I'm going to press the magnifying glass right here, and I'm going to type in blur, and I'm going to click the I'm going to click pro blur, and I'm going to press the star so I can save it instead of having to always look for it when I make an outro. I usually put the blur right here, like you can kind of see the profile picture, but like it's blurred. I really don't like it to be like that because it kind of like messes with the I don't know the word, like it just don't make the outro look right. So I just usually put it right here, and then I'm gonna press quick FX. Now I'm gonna press new, and I'm gonna press multi-layer. I'm going to press 1, and I'm going to click on the blurred profile picture. And I'm going to click 2, and I'm going to press text. And I'm going to type in follow me with the exclamation point. And then I'm going to first go to the fonts. And like we did before, we imported our fonts that we liked. So to get to those fonts, all you have to do is press user. And then there will be all the fonts that you imported. These are all the fonts that I imported. This one you can't see, but it's called Shiny Signature, and it looks like that. And then yeah, these are all the fonts that I imported. So for the top, I'm gonna use Arca Majora 3, and then to get shadow, just like on Fonto, to get shadow, you press shadow, and then you're going to click the off button so you can turn it on. And then I usually put this over here up. This is like the opacity of the shadow, and then this is like the blur, like if you don't want it as blurred or if you want it blurred. I usually put it like, it depends on like the outro. Sometimes I switch it around, but in this one I'm going to put it right here, and this in the middle is just to move your shadow around wherever you want it to go. I'm going to leave mine like right here, and then I'm going to press color, and then I'm going to press type. Over here is the different type of styles you can make your text. Single is just like one color. Like I'm gonna put it on red because she said she wanted red, but like not too red, like not like super red, but like right here. So this is just, single, one shade, one color. You press multiple, then that's when you can have like each letter a different color, and then you have a gradient. I usually always use gradient because gradient just adds like but it just adds another, it just adds something to the outro instead of it just being, red. Usually people want like more than one color, but when people do just want one color, like this girl, she just wants red. So I'm going to give her red, but I'm going to give her a gradient, like an ombre of red. So now I'm going to go to outline. I'm going to make the outline white. I'm going to go to spacing, and I'm going to move the letters a little closer. Not that much close because I don't want them to be overlapping, but I just want them a little closer. And then I'm going to press done. And then there's the follow me. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to Instagram. And I'm going to look at her username. And I'm going to remember it. And I'm going to go back to Video Star. I'm going to press text. I'm going to type in her username. And then I'm going to look through my fonts and see if I want to change the font or not. Okay, so even though her username has an underscore in it, I took it out because like when people have like underscores in their username, when I'm like making outros for them, it throws like everything off. Like it don't look right. So yeah, so like I said, it's a step by step, so we should be at the same place. Y'all should have y'all follow me wherever y'all want it to be, and y'all should have the username. So next we're going to move on to the screen recording. So I'm going to press 4, and then I'm going to press the plus sign, and then I'm going to add in the screen recording of the posts. I'm going to click this right here. This is the color of the background, and then I'm going to make it a color that's not in the screen recording. You don't want to make the color of the background the same color as like the video, because the background is what you're going to like erase. So it's just the screen recording. So I'm gonna make it green because I feel like she like doesn't have any green on her page or anything. And then I'm gonna press add mask. And I'm going to press erase. Now I'm going to press color. And then when you put it in there and you press color, it should automatically erase the color. Like, look at that. So easy, so you don't have to worry about like cropping or anything like that. Now I know some of y'all have bigger phones than me. So like, you know, y'all phones is longer, so it kind of like messes up with the cropping. So like I don't know how to really explain that because like my phone is small. I have an iPhone 8 literally, so like it's small, but it's like the perfect size for outros. So if your phone is bigger than mine, I would just like kind of try to crop it as much as you can for it to fit, because I've noticed that since some of y'all have bigger phones than me, it kind of like throws off the outro, and like it doesn't really make the outro look put together. So yeah, so I'm gonna put it right here. I'm gonna press color, and I'm gonna press the magnifying glass. I'm gonna press search. I'm gonna type in what is it called? I literally forgot what it was called. Oh yeah, it's called outline fuzzy. That's what it's called. So type in outline fuzzy and then press the star button so it favorites it instead of you having to look for it or go through it and all that. So I'm gonna use this thingy over here, and I'm gonna pull it down a little bit, and I'm gonna press the up arrow, and then I'm gonna make it black, and I'm gonna pull it up. Sometimes I make it the color of what they want it to be, so I guess I am gonna make it red. I just like to play around with it and see what looks right. So okay, we did that. I forgot all about doing the little animation thingies. I'm just gonna put everything in here, and then we're gonna do the animations. So next we're gonna press 5, and we're gonna put in the bio. So I'm gonna press photo, and then I'm gonna put in the bio. I'm gonna make it smaller, and I'm gonna put it right here. Like I said, I like to make everything like fit, so like it looks like pleasing to the eye and it looks put together. So I'm gonna put it right here, and then I'm gonna click outline fuzzy, which I saved, I favorited it, so it should be right here. And then I'm gonna make it red. I'm gonna pull it down so it's like not too in your face, but it's kind of like a little shadow behind it. And then I'm gonna click the little square under 5. I'm gonna click 6 through 10, and I'm gonna click 6, and then I'm gonna click photo, and I'm gonna use her profile picture. Now I'm gonna scoot it in so it's like more of her and not like anything else. I'm gonna press done, and I'm gonna press add mask, and I'm gonna click shape, and I'm gonna click the 3 lines right here, and I'm gonna go down to the perfect circle. Now yours doesn't have to be a perfect circle. It could be any of these shapes that are in here. Like I said before, y'all outro don't have to be exactly like mine. So like when y'all are doing this, I would really just try to like play around with everything that I'm showing y'all, and you know, try to find different ways to make y'all outro different. But yeah, I'm gonna click a little circle, and I'm gonna move it up so like you can see more of her face and her hair. And then I'm gonna click done, and then I'm gonna click outline fuzzy again, and I'm gonna make it black instead of red, and I'm gonna scoot it out, put it right in this open space right here, and then boom, we're done, kinda. Now we're gonna go back to 1 through 5, and I'm gonna click on 2, and now we're gonna do like the little animations of everything. So I'm gonna click edit keyframes at the top. I'm gonna bring this all the way over here to the beginning, and then I'm going to push the follow me. I'm gonna push it up, and then I'm gonna let it play for a little bit, not all the way out. I'm only gonna like let it play around like in this area until I stop it. So I'm gonna let it play, and I'm gonna stop it. And I'm gonna bring it back down to where it was. Now I'm gonna press this little square with the line in it, and then I'm gonna press custom, okay, and I'm gonna put it right, put this little circle, I'm gonna put it like right here. I'm gonna press the plus sign, which is right here, and then I'm gonna take the circle and I'm gonna push it up. And then it should look like yours, should look like mine. It should look like that. Like that. Okay. We're gonna move on to the username. Basically same thing, just different direction. So I'm gonna start at the beginning, and then I'm gonna push her username over here, and then I'm gonna let it play, and then stop it. And then I'm gonna push it back over to where it was. And then I'm gonna press the little circle with the square with the line in it. And I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Bring it over, plus sign, push this up. And then it should look like this. I'm not playing the sound because it's a Tusi song and I can get copyrighted. But most likely I'm gonna post this on my story and put it in my outro highlights. So yeah, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Hoodbrats Outros. It's in the description, and that's where y'all can see like all my outros and stuff. I also post fonts and like profile pictures and stuff like that. So yeah, just a little, a little add-in right there. So now I'm gonna move on to the screen recording, and it's the same thing. I'm gonna push it over from the beginning. I'm gonna let it play for a little bit, and then let it stop, and then bring it back over, and then press the little square with the line in the middle, bring it down, plus sign, push it up. Same thing for each one. Same thing. It's not really that hard. I think what be throwing y'all off is like, since y'all phones is bigger than mine, it kind of like messes like the what is it called? It just messes everything up. So like I said before, I think y'all need to just try to crop it and like try to make everything fit. Cause I be seeing y'all outros and like when everything don't fit how mine be fitting, it be looking a little weird. No shade, but for real. But yeah, like I said, it's literally the same for each thing. It's just different directions. Now for the profile picture, like I said, it's the same thing. I'll let it play, stop it, bring it back. But even though I've already made a profile picture transitions video, I'm gonna show y'all how to do a type of transitions. So what you need to do is bring your little circle thingy all the way to the end, and then down here I'm gonna click the third one right next to this up and down arrow. I'm gonna click this one, and then I'm gonna use this, and I'm going to push it. It doesn't matter what direction you push it in, but you need to push it, and the more you push it, the faster it's going to go. Let me repeat, the more you push it, the faster it's going to go. You're gonna know how much you push it by these numbers over here. Right now I'm at 448, and I'm gonna keep going up the more I push it. And then to see how much you pushed it, how fast it's gonna go, you just let it play. I'm gonna leave mine right here because it's at a fast pace. You don't really want it too fast where people can't really see the profile picture. I forgot what I was gonna say because I'm kind of watching YouTube while I'm doing this. But yeah, child, so that's how you do that. If you want to know any more profile picture transitions, go check out my profile picture transitions video. It's like a couple more transitions. I'll show you how to make it like bounce up and down, and a couple other transitions. So yeah, so now that we have everything coming in and all that good stuff, I'm gonna show you how to get sparkles. So I'm gonna press 7, and I'm gonna press particles, and then I'm gonna press generate down here, and I'm gonna press color and image, and I'm gonna press image, and I'm gonna click the sparkle, which is right here. Again, you don't have to use the sparkle. You can use any of these things. I use the sparkle because like it looks like sparkles, even though like it's kind of not a sparkle, it's like a twinkle, but it looks like sparkles to me. And sometimes I use the heart because it just looks cute. So yeah, I'm gonna press the sparkle, and I'm gonna make the color, this top color right here, red, and then I'm gonna make the end color, I say red, I'm gonna make the top color white, and then I'm gonna make the end color red. Not the bright red though, the dark red. And then I'm gonna press color and image again, and I'm gonna press shape right here, and I'm gonna click box. And now as you can see up here, it looks like sparkles. So then I'm gonna move the lifespan over to the left, and then I'm gonna press done so I can see what it looks like. And in my opinion, it's kind of like too much sparkles, so I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play around with the emit rate. The emit rate is how much sparkles or whatever you're doing you want to pop up. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit because I don't want it to be too much sparkles, just like the perfect amount, which is this. That's the perfect amount. So I'm gonna press create, and I'm gonna let it save. And then somebody DM me and ask me, how do I make it move back and forth like the outro? So I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. So basically what I just did, that was too fast. I pressed multi-layer after I saved it, and then I pressed 1, and then I click the outro that I just made, and then I'm gonna click edit keyframes, and then I'm just gonna start at 0. I'm gonna move it a little bit, and I'm gonna move it over. I'm gonna move it a little bit, I'm gonna move it back, and I'm gonna keep doing the same thing. Just keep moving it back and forth. It's a name for this, but like I forgot what it was called, because it was like a name for it in like the video editing world, but like I literally forgot what it was called. So yeah, now it looks like that. It's moving back and forth, but you don't want that white in the background because that looks ugly. So we're gonna press mirror on the bottom right, and you can click any one of these. It literally does not matter, but I usually click this one, but it really doesn't matter which one you click. Now I'm gonna go back into it because I like don't like how much it's like moving, so I'm gonna make it closer to its starting point so it's not moving that much and like that fast. Yeah, so that's basically how you make like a whole outro on Video Star. It's a couple other things that I usually do, so I'm gonna just save it. And then like I said before, we need Video Star and CapCut. So if you don't have CapCut, you need to go download that if you want, you know, the extra little extra oomph to your outro. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in here, and then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna click effects, and I'm gonna go to mood, and I'm gonna go all the way down to metamorphosis, which is right here. And that's how you get the butterflies. But y'all really need to be watching my YouTube videos because I really be spilling all the tea on how to make these. So yeah, that's how you get like the cute little butterflies. You don't have to use the butterflies. There's more than enough effects that you can use in here. Like they literally have so much effects that y'all can use. But yeah, so that's how you get the butterflies. And then I'm gonna click the video, and I'm gonna click animation, I'm gonna click out, I'm gonna click fade out, because I like my outros to fade out. I don't know why, it just looks better to me that way. And then I'm gonna click animation again, I'm gonna click in, And then I usually do, what do I usually do? I usually do the spin up animation, or like the wiper animation, or the swing animation. Those are the only ones that I usually do. I don't do no other ones because other ones is ugly. And yeah, that's all I do. I'm not gonna like play it and play like the music, because like I said, I'm gonna get copyright. But if you're interested on what this outro turned out to look like all together, go on my page, Hood Brats Outros, and it should be in my more outros highlights. So yeah, I know this video was like mad long, but y'all needed it, like a step-by-step detailed tutorial to how to make your own cute little outro, period. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video. I don't know why y'all like are allergic to liking videos, like what's wrong with y'all? But yeah, like the video, leave a comment if you want to. If you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment, just let me know, or you can DM me, whatever you want to do. And subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Ma, I can't believe you did this.